Canelo Alvarez names former opponent from the UK, who is a bad person, and who he enjoyed beating more than anyone else. Canelo Alvarez has named Billy Joe Saunders as the opponent who he most enjoyed beating. The Mexican boxing superstar has had 65 fights in his professional career to date, and insisted that the Brit is the foe who angered him more than anyone else. The pair met in 2021, when Canelo moved into the super middleweight division. In the span of just 11 months, the Mexican had 4 fights, and by the end of this period, emerged as undisputed champion in the weight class. He started by beating Callum Smith in December 2020. This victory gave him the WBA and vacant WBC titles. Following a mandatory defense against Avni Yildirim in February 2021, he then jumped straight into a unification contest against Saunders in May. The loud-mouthed Brit was the WBO champion at the time and had been calling for a clash with the Mexican for several years. Saunders was far from respectful towards many of his opponents pre-fight, and did not change his approach when taking on Canelo. He then went on to stop Caleb Plant a few months later to win the IBF crown, and so united all 4 major super middleweight world titles. The Brit's orbital bone was broken, and he hasn't fought since. Now, a few years on, he still looks back on the Saunders fight with contempt. Asked which opponent angered him the most, Canelo told PBC, "Billy Joe Saunders. Some fighters talk to sell a fight, but I think he's a bad person and I really enjoyed beating that guy." Saunders has not fought since his defeat to Canelo. The Mexican, on the other hand, has had 6 bouts since, and is set to return against Edgar Berlanga on September 14th, still holding Saunders' old WBO belt to this day.